How's it going, guys? Brian back with another video today. Now, judging by the title of this video, you guys probably know what I'm going to be talking about. Whether you're friends with me on my personal Facebook page or the channel's Facebook page or on Snapchat, you guys probably know I recently sold my video game collection. If you guys are curious for the reasons why and also some other things I want to talk about, definitely stay tuned to see what I have to say. Alright guys, the first thing I want to talk about is why I sold my game collection. I simply just lost interest in the hobby. Now, if you guys aren't aware, about 7 months ago I decided to make some huge changes in my life. It was mid-May, I was 210 pounds and absolutely freaking depressed. I wasn't enjoying myself, I couldn't even put out content because I wasn't enjoying myself. I wasn't a happy person, I was just getting by, each day with the bare minimum and just trying to make the best of life, but unfortunately I really couldn't even struggle. I was struggling to get out of bed and really enjoy the opportunity to make my day better. What really was bothering me was my weight at the time. I was 210 pounds, 5'5", felt like absolute crap. I'm not using this video as like any kind of motivational video to tell you guys whether you want to change up anything in your life. But this is stuff that was really bothering me at the time. So like I said, 5'5", 210 pounds, feeling like crap, I knew I had to get back to the gym. So between working, 10 hours a day, obviously trying to sleep, and then I had a few hours of going to the gym in each day. Life was getting kind of stressful because I couldn't make the YouTube content anymore. And then I had to really understand that making YouTube content I couldn't do because I'd rather go to the gym. You guys understood that and you guys were completely fine with it. And you guys basically said, whenever you want to come back, Brian, to making YouTube content, we'll be here to watch your videos. Awesome. I really honestly appreciated that, guys. I tried, streaming in between those times, but really it just took so much time out of me that unfortunately I wasn't able to stick to any kind of schedule. Fast forward a little bit to October or mid-October, I went back to school full time. It was an opportunity through my work to be able to get a free education, and I knew I'd be stupid to turn that down. Now, over 7 months, when you kind of fall out of a normal habit, my habit of, going to local not really flea markets, but going to local thrift stores, checking on OfferUp, checking on LetGo, checking on Facebook Marketplace, to see if there's video game deals going on, that pretty much stopped for me. I stopped really going to flea markets. I stopped going to local stores because I just didn't have time for it. And I know you guys may laugh at me saying, you only work 10 hours a day and you go to the gym for 2 hours and you sleep for 6, 7 hours. What do you do with the rest of your time? My commute to work's an hour each way. I have to try to enjoy life a little bit outside of the normal habits, and I just couldn't bring myself to do it. Excuse me. Another thing that really made me decide to sell my game collection is that what was the best part of game collecting is the hunt. It's trying to find the games that you really want. At too many games, my God, at too many games, I had such a freaking blast. The reason it was a blast is because I made a list of games I wanted. I made a list of games I really knew I had to add to my collection. All of the games I added during Too Many Games were games I've played since. I've put at least an hour minimum into those games because I wanted them. My game collection consists of over about 2,500 or 2,700 games with about 50 or so consoles, mostly complete in box. And when you have a collection that large, I didn't play it. I played maybe not even 5% of it. And I kind of had to justify the factor of why have such a massive video game collection if I was never going to appreciate it. I didn't have time to appreciate it. I don't have time to really appreciate it that much anymore. And with what I actually really did appreciate from my collection were things that no one really cared about. Like, I know you guys like Tony Hawk games. I love Tony Hawk games. Those are my favorite games. I could get by with the small amount you guys see on the shelf back there because those are things I truly, truly enjoy. What I got rid of out of my collection was pretty much all my systems, except for I kept a PS2, I kept an Xbox my friend gave to me because it was modded, I kept my Retron, I kept my PS3 obviously, my Wii, my Wii U, my 360, my Switch, and my Xbox One. Because all the systems can pretty much do what I really need them to do. Like my Wii can always play GameCube, my Retron is my Retron. I kept a power-based converter because if I ever want to play Master System again. And I just wanted to keep the bare minimum, and the bare minimum is about 50 games, or not even 50 games, like 30 games total. A lot of things you guys see behind me is just a bunch of PS3 games and a bunch of PC games. You guys see behind me too, and it's one thing I talked about before, is I love Blizzard titles. Anything by Blizzard, whether it's like Diablo or even like Hearthstone, StarCraft, WoW, or Warcraft 1, 2, 3, whatever. I freaking love those games because they're amazing. I love them. And if you guys didn't know, I am a huge PC gamer. I've been a huge PC gamer since I was a kid. Whether I started back on like Doom, Quake, Diablo, RuneScape, any kind of MMO out there, I loved playing them, and that's what I enjoy playing the most. Did I love retro games? Did I play retro games? I did, but over the past year, I kind of fell off that a little bit. Past 7 months is when I really decided it's time to move on. And when you have to justify like selling your video game collection because it was such a huge piece of you, it's really difficult to do. You guys can see below, oh my god, I'm gonna do this well, right here, oh my god, Tetris right there. I kept that because that was what got me into collecting. I couldn't get rid of that because that is a memory. I couldn't get rid of the material of that memory. Even though I could remember that Tetris is my first game, I couldn't get rid of that game itself. Anything else I kept just because I absolutely love it. Like pretty much all the PS2 games behind me, they're either skateboarding, snowboarding, skiing, rollerblading, or inline skating, whatever we call it, BMX, surfing, whatever. Those are the games I really enjoy. And at the end of the day, I had to put a price tag on things. I want to actually live life without having a bill, and selling my collection could give me that opportunity. I'm not done collecting. I'm probably gonna go back to it. I'm still gonna check out thrift stores. I'm still gonna have fun with it, but I just missed the hunt, and that is what drove me to collect. My collection ramped up, and it took me 6, maybe 7 years to obtain 2,500 plus games. It was a blast, and I truly enjoy it, and I want to get back into it eventually. I want to pick up videos again on YouTube because those are fun, and I want to just make sure this time around is when I pick up things, I want to pick up things I actually have a connection with, not just something I pick up and throw on a shelf and forget I grabbed it. Because, oh crap, I see a light. That's not what the hobby is about. It's about appreciating the art, the gameplay, and what the game really has to offer. And with the kind of collector I was, if you want to call me a shelf collector, that's pretty much, what I didn't do. Going back to, so I obviously talked about what personal things in my life made me do when I was trying to obviously be a healthier person, losing 60 pounds in a short period of time. So now, guys, honestly, I feel so amazing now. Like, I feel great, and you guys may sound super cheesy, but really, I feel awesome. Like, I feel freaking fantastic. I'm 28, and I feel way better than I did when I was probably fucking 16. I'm sorry for swearing. I'll probably bleep that out. And then going back to school, like, that's pretty freaking rad too. Really, like, game collecting isn't about hoarding. It's not about just because you have 5,000 video games doesn't mean that your thing's bigger than someone else's or that you're better than anyone else. Video games, the experience, and what I've really understood about it, especially if you're making YouTube videos and going to conventions and talking to people, is about sharing the memories, sharing the fun, talking about why you really enjoyed this game, or having a debate with someone why one game may be better than another. It's not about how big your collection is. And when you get to the point where your collection pretty much takes over the entire room, where I ran out of room in this bedroom, or this room right here, because I had too many games that I was not playing. At the end of the day, I had to get rid of it, because what's the freaking point of owning something you don't enjoy, or don't appreciate, or don't have any value to that item? It's like, if I had 10 cars in my driveway and I had no hobby behind cars and all I need was one car to get from point A to point B, is it worth having the 9 other cars in my driveway? No. Is it I mean, there's multiple things I can really think of to kind of compare the two. And it's just, I didn't enjoy it anymore. I miss the hunt. I miss finding those cool deals. I miss really appreciating what games really had to offer. And now with this little micro collection I have, or mini collection comparison to what I used to have, I love what I have now. And honestly, it's been 36 hours since I sold my collection, because I sold it December 31st at noontime. I'm pretty happy. one thing I want to talk about is back late January, and I'm probably going to miss a million things in this video that I really want to discuss, but I'm trying to do my best here. Kind of winging this, that's why it's not like any kind of video I'd normally make. January last year, I made a video talking about would I ever sell my collection. I said no because unless a bill happened, I wouldn't do it because I love it so much. I definitely am a hypocrite because no bill happened. I mean, obviously everyone has bills. I have a car payment. I won't have a car payment much longer. But yeah, I lied or whatever. I contradicted myself, or I'm a hypocrite. I don't know what the hell the correct word is. It is what it is. I kind of thought about it, and it's like, really, as I just said, I wasn't appreciating what I had. And that's definitely one thing I kind of missed in that video. I also said, would I ever be happy? Would I ever be sad? Am I sad that I sold it? No. I basically have everything, whether it's from the classic consoles to have a lot of my favorite games. My Wii isn't even modded. It has a virtual console on it with a bunch of really fun games. There's a few games I won't have that I can't play. There's some Master System games I absolutely loved. I'll get over it, hopefully. If not, I'll buy them again. I'm not, like I said, I'm not done collecting. I'm not trying to do this to make a statement or to follow any kind of crowd that people that stopped collecting because, I know that's a thing that's been going on pretty much more. It's pretty common now. A lot of people are selling out. And if they're selling out for the reason is because they bought it to invest into it, now they're seeing prices drop, then obviously they did it for the wrong reasons. I know there's a lot of people who just lost interest in the hobby, and me being myself, I completely understand. I miss the hunt, I miss the fun, I miss the cool deals, and just with the way life is, going six plus months without having that connection to the retro community or the retro pickups or just the fun in what retro gaming has to offer, you kind of just cut the rope, and it's time to kind of just drift on from it. And I think all I think I talked about in the video is, if anything crazy ever happened, I'd have to sell. Would I put it down to a house? I'd love to, but there's other priorities I have to take care of right now. I'm not going to talk about what I made for my collection. Obviously, you guys know you're never going to make full retail value off your collection unless you really piece it out yourself over many years. I did what I did. I don't regret anything. I'm not encouraging anyone to sell your collection because I know a lot of people that probably would watch my video, or a lot of people that do collect. You guys collect and you guys appreciate what you have. And that's one thing I was jealous about. You guys probably see me comment on your pictures like, I'm so envious of your collection, because honestly I am. I know you guys love your collection. You guys cherish your collection. You guys can tell me when the last time you played every single game in your collection was. I can't, and that's what was wrong with me as a collector. Behind me, guys, I don't really want to talk. I didn't really plan to talk about this. I have a small collection now. I have about 30 PS2 games, 7 PS1 games, my fiance's GameCube games, and the PS3 games I had. And then I have a few Famicom games I've just had over the years, and then what I may have grabbed recently. And then I have a bunch of Blizzard stuff because I love Blizzard things. I love what I have now, and it's just stuff I really know I'm going to enjoy. I know these will be used or touched within the next month or two. Obviously, I can't play anything over the next month because I'm going back to school in 2 weeks. Another thing, too, you guys probably never knew is I'm into Magic the Gathering, and that's something else I've been playing recently. I'm getting back into Magic the Gathering, enjoying that with my brother. I'm going to probably end this video, but I don't want you guys to think that I sold out because I want to follow a crowd or that my YouTube channel is dead. It's just really, life has just taken such a huge, I want to say toll, because it's been such a positive toll. It's been a blessing in disguise, I guess. I don't know. Life has just been really great, and I don't want to keep saying that because I don't want to sound like an asshole, but I'm just really happy where I am for once. And whether it's selling my collection kind of may add fuel to make it better, or may, in a month make me regret it, that's on me, and it's what happened. Recently, a lot of people have said some pretty negative things to me over the past actually 24 hours that really kind of upset me in a way that, are you really my friend, or are you just going to criticize me because I decided to make a decision that would better myself? My channel is based off video game collecting. My life has changed over the past year. Who you guys may have met last year may not be the same person I am today. But if you guys really understand, it's just things that you would understand that would make me a better person. I don't want to get too emotional with this video. I'm not going to cry, obviously. But there's more of the story. I'm just happy with my decision. People have to do what they have to do. It's just don't jump to conclusions because someone's selling their video games or someone's selling out of the hobby or someone maybe getting into the hobby or maybe talking about something. Definitely hear what they have to say first before you try jumping down their throat or crapping on them. Or just because someone likes something doesn't mean you have to criticize them. Like, I, for example, do not like Final Fantasy games. And just because you do doesn't mean you have to crap me and saying I have a shitty taste in games. There's just so much of that going on in the community too that I freaking go on to more things. And every community in the world is obviously toxic. There's so many crappy people, or not every community. There's some people in every community out there, whether you're into card games, video games, cars, whatever hobby it is. There's obviously the toxic people out there, and just have fun with it. And that's really, at the end of the day, is what I wasn't doing. I wasn't enjoying it, and I want to get back to that point where I will enjoy it again. So guys, I'm gonna wrap up this video. I am not going anywhere. My enjoyment of video games isn't going to go anywhere. It's just going to go to the point where it's going to go to things I am going to enjoy, not these stupid little crappy pickups of games I never will enjoy. No, I have nothing against people who buy video games that they may never play, because that's what they like to do. But really, at the end of the day, I had to make a decision, and hopefully you guys support my decision. If you guys want to leave a comment in the video, talk about if you've had any near experiences with selling your collection, or if you have sold off a chunk of your collection. If you guys have any questions, what it was like really selling my collection, or I'm not trying to encourage anyone to do it, but if you really have any questions on how to sell your collection, feel free to comment below. If you want to message me in person, I will shoot you my email so we can talk more. But other than that, guys, channel isn't dead yet. I'm just busy. Hopefully you guys understand. But guys, honestly, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for watching my channel grow. Thank you for watching my collection grow. And also, if you're watching this, thank you for watching my collection dwindle. What I have is what I appreciate, and that's what gaming's all about. But guys, till next time, thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great week hunting.